A pleasant day to all. This is 3D modeling to 3D printing concept, a primer. This is a part 2, the continuation of part 1. Today we are going to see about options to learn in SolidWorks: line, rectangle, circle, arc, ellipse, slot, polygon, spline, dimension and constraints. Okay, so straight away we are going to see it in SolidWorks. Okay, so we will start the SolidWorks lesson. We will start the SolidWorks software. Again, this is your welcome screen. So here you can set it as a part, new part. As we have already seen in the part 1 video, this is the graphical user interface, and this is your model tree, and this is your ribbon. Okay. So today I am going to see completely only in sketching. Okay. So just I want to sketch it. Okay, on any plane. Okay. So just take it as a front plane. Okay. So these are all the options available for modeling 2D geometries. Okay. So first let us take a line. So line will consist of 2 points. So first click left point. By clicking the left click and again drag it to any direction, you will be getting a line, right? So you can continuously draw a line, that is called a polyline, but each segment will be created separately. Okay. See. So now I have closed. Immediately after closing this line, it appears as a shaded portion because it is a completely closed line. Suppose I am creating a single line here. Okay. See. So now there is no closed loop here, right? Okay. Let us delete this line. So this is a complete shaded portion. Whenever you wanted to create a 2D geometry, it has to be a complete closed loop. If it is open, then it will not create any 3D options. Okay. So now we are going to see the circle options. Circle means just a center click and radius. Okay. So there is three options here, two options here, perimeter circle. If you don't know the radius means, you can click a point here and here and here. Automatically the system will calculate the radius options. Similarly, we have a three arc method available. Center arc, center point arc. See here, I am clicking the center point and the left end and again the right end. Automatically the system will generate a simple arc. Okay. And tangent arc. Suppose I want to maintain a tangent arc between these lines. Just click a line, automatically the system will generate a tangent arc. These options will be more useful while doing the complex geometries. Now we have a corner rectangle. There is 6 method available to draw a rectangle. So this is first corner rectangle. Just left click will fix the first origin and the again left click will fix the second corner point. You can drag it from top side to bottom side or left to right or right to left. Anyway, you can click only 2 points, that is 2 corner points. So let me delete this sketching entities. Just press once escape and draw a empty rectangle box and press delete in your keyboard. Automatically all the entities will be deleted. Suppose I want to do a rectangle with center, then go with center rectangle, press the center point, and automatically this will be generated. Okay. Now 3-point corner rectangle. If you have a 3 point, suppose if you want to construct a rectangle in a slanting manner, then you can use this first point and second point, and again you can use this point with a 3-point corner rectangle. 3-point center rectangle, center point and middle point and corner point, center point and middle point and corner point. Okay. Suppose you can see here there is a n number of entities crossing each other. If you want to delete it, then you can go with the trim entities. Just click the trim entity and left click anywhere in the graphics window and move the cursor. Automatically these entities will be deleted. Okay, this option will be very helpful. Okay, now it is a complete closed loop. You understand, right? Okay. Then we have a tangent arc, we have already seen, and the ellipse, yeah, just a center point and major diameter and minor diameter will produce a simple ellipse. This is a fillet, sketch fillet. Just click the sketch fillet and you move it to any one corner, the system will generate a corner fillet. Here you can adjust into any radius you want and click OK. The corner point will goes away and we will be having a very smooth surface. Okay. Here there is another option called chamfer. Likewise, while we creating a fillet, it has given a very smooth curve. For any, similarly, it will create just a flat surface by deleting some of the corner points, and automatically it will make some corner length. Okay. So these are all the basic entities, and also we have one more options. Just I want to delete this. Just to press escape and draw a simple rectangle by pressing left click and releasing it, and give yes to all. Automatically everything will be deleted. This is very important option. Straight slot. Just 2 points. Just pick the 2 points. System will generate a very good looking slot options. Here you can work out all these options. Let me create a 3-point arc slot. Suppose I want to create a arc like this, then I can fix the center and I can move this so that the slot will be created. Again, one more option, that is polygon, right? Polygon means n number of sides connected together. Okay. So now I need a 6-sided polygon. That means hexagon. Okay. Just click a point. Okay, and draw it vertically or horizontally. Automatically the polygon will be created. After creating the polygon also, you can make it the number of sides, so that automatically the hexagon will be converted into pentagon. Okay. If you click while creating any sketching entities, if you click for construction, this will be displayed as a construction geometry. You can see here, right? So this is a simple options to for making some reference point. Always we used to create a just click the line and make tick the options for constructions. If you give infinite length, then it will be a reference length. Okay, don't give this infinite length. Always we used to use only for constructions. Okay, so these are all the basic sketching entities. Okay, so now we have suppose I am deleting this. Okay, I am deleting this and deleting this slot. I want this slot to be mirrored on based on the center line. You need a center line and a slot or any sketching solid entities. You just select the mirror entities. Okay, so entities to mirror, you just select this. So this will highlight a slot and mirror about. You click this mirror about and select the center point. This will be mirrored very neatly. Okay, so this is called mirror entity. Yeah. Then let me delete this. Now we will see how to make the dimensions and constraints. Constraint and dimension is specifically used for to fix the entities where it will be. Otherwise, it will move freely. Okay. Let me draw a single line. Okay. Consider we have a 4 line here. Okay. I am going to apply some of the constraints so that the 4 lines will be converted as a rectangle. Okay, how we can do that? Okay, for rectangle all the corners needs to be connected. So I am just hovering the mouse over any one point and click the control button and again selecting the another point. Automatically the system will display what relations you want to add. Okay, I want to add a constant. Okay, these 2 lines are connected now. Again hovering the mouse over that point and again another point, again it will ask you coincident. Okay, similarly for the remaining 2 lines, coincident, simple. Okay, again coincident. So now all the corner points have been connected successfully, but what we have expected is rectangle, but it is not appeared. Again, we need to do some more relations so that it will be a, a proper rectangle. I am holding the control key and selecting these two lines, and I am going to make it as a perpendicular. See here there is an option perpendicular. Similarly, again I am going to select these two lines, this line and this line. Again make it as a perpendicular option. Okay. Similarly, I am going to choose these two lines and again make it perpendicular. Okay. Now a proper rectangle is obtained. Okay. But it is not in a exact origin point. What we can do, again hold the control key and select these 2 points and again give coincident. Automatically this rectangle has been set it into the global coordinate. Now only these two lines are turned into black. Black means completely it is constrained. It is not at all moving any direction. But in blue means it will be very in blue means it can move in any directions. So I am going to fix that. So for that I am applying a dimension here. See, just click this and click this. Okay, we will enter 50 millimeter. Again, similarly for this line, so I am going to do with 30 millimeter. And again now give escape and look the diagram. All the diagrams, all the entities will be turned into a black color. That means it is completely constrained. You can use some constraints to specify. Suppose I am drawing just a simple circle. Suppose I want the circle to be touched on this line. Okay, select the circle and hold the control key and select the line. We will be displayed with whatever the possible relations. Here I am going to apply a tangent. Similarly, again I am just clicking this circle, just clicking the circle and the bottom line. Again it will show you the possible relations. You can make it a constraint. Okay, so these kind of constraints and dimensions will make you. So now you can see that the circle displayed in a blue color, right? So I'm going to make fix it on the place itself, just giving a dimensions, that is a diameter. Now I can enter 15 mm. Okay, see now the circle also turned into black color. Okay, hope this makes understand about constraints, right? Okay. Okay, suppose I am constructing a pure rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Here we have offset entities. Okay, just click this. So it will ask you the dimensions to be entered 10 mm. Just click this. Automatically it will be offsetted so that you will not be worried to construct one more time. Yeah, simple rectangle. Okay. For example, we have a circle here. Circle. Okay. If we give offset entities, then automatically it will be created. Okay. You can click the reverse button so that it will be go inside. You can alter the dimensions also. Okay, yes. So by using these basic entities and editing options, you can create any kind of sketches what you need or what you have. Before proceeding with any 2D geometry sketches, draw it whatever the drawing in your mind, you please draw it in a paper with a simple pencil, and you convert that 2D geometry into a 2D entity in SolidWorks. Okay, suppose I want a multiple copy for this. Just to select all these, go with linear sketch pattern. Okay, so now we have a distance to be entered. Let me enter 100 mm. Okay, that is also very slow, very low. Okay, 200 mm. See, automatically a system will generate x-axis 2. Okay, similarly you want to enter with the y-axis also. Again I need two entity in y direction, that is spacing also I need to enter 150 millimeter. Then you can see that by using this linear pattern you can produce n number of copies within a single click. Okay, so now just I want to delete this, just to all. So there is a origin point here, and one more pattern option is always here. Okay, just to click this. Okay, and go to, suppose I want to another circle here. Select the center. Now I want the center to be copied around the circle for at a minimum of 7 entities. Go with circular pattern and select the circle. Okay, now you can enter number of entities you need. Okay, 7. This will automatically create a circular pattern. Again, by using a sketch trim entities, select the trim entities, hold down the left click and move the cursor wherever you don't need the extra lines. Automatically it will be deleted. Okay, yeah, now you have only a excellent outside loop. This can be created as a solid entity in the forthcoming classes. Okay, you just to practice yourself, and if you have any doubt, you please make a comment so that I will clarify your doubts through comments. Okay, thank you very much. We will see you in the part 3 soon.